Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to GTA 6 Hub, and today I'm going to cover some of the wackiest controversies about GTA 6 that you probably need to hear. Let's get into the video. Bringing back the jetpack. Let's be honest, there's arguably nothing cooler that has ever happened in the Grand Theft Auto series than the inclusion of the jetpack in 2004's Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Stolen from Area 51 of all places in a late game mission, this vehicle gave players the ability to fly while on foot, which made it not only the most useful vehicle in the game, it was also the most fun and gave the player a view of San Andreas that they had never seen before. While a jetpack was added to GTA 5 through a mid-third-party mod, fans of the series would be smitten if Rockstar were to officially bring back this absolute classic in Grand Theft Auto 6, a return to the old health system. In Grand Theft Auto 5, it was simply too easy to be killed. We get that it's realistic to die after only a few gunshots, but this is a video game. We don't really want realism to get in the way of the fun. One way that likely helped these deaths occur so quickly is the fact that the health system and the way the health was presented in the heads-up display was far too vague. Health was distinguished by a bar without any real indication as to what the bar actually meant. We would love to see the Grand Theft Auto series return to a health system determined by numbers, like the one that appeared in Vice City. Returning to a health system that counts down a player's health from 100 to 0 would help the player know exactly how much health they have left and not just an unclear idea. Dynamic destructive environments. While this might not be an obvious inclusion for all fans, destructible environments would go a long way in adding to the immersion that Grand Theft Auto likes to go for with its open world gameplay. The game doesn't have to include massive destructive environments such as being able to destroy buildings or bridges, but some destructible elements would go a long way in making the game better. For example, have you ever been driving in a GTA game, pulled off an amazing drift, only to have your car run into a hedge and stop right in its tracks like the hedge was made of steel? In GTA 6, we would love for that hedge to respond like an actual hedge. Better hand-to-hand combat. If you're anything like us, sometimes you enjoy the hand-to-hand fisticuffs in GTA more than the actual gunfights. So for us fighters out there, Grand Theft Auto 5 was kind of a disappointment in that department. There weren't many options at all for fighting, and the options that were there got extremely boring after a little while. We would love to see a larger variety of attacks and perhaps even add an option to carry or tackle a player down like in another Rockstar game, Red Dead Redemption 2. It could also be cool if you could attend boxing, wrestling, or karate classes that would allow for new and creative hand-to-hand combat skills. Revamp missions. Let's face it, missions in GTA have been fairly dull and predictable for some time now, and we think it's about time for some new and exciting innovations. For far too long, most GTA missions have followed that formula of drive all the way over there, kill that guy, drive back, and we have had just about enough of it. Of course, there are a few missions in each game that deviate from this formula, and those are a real treat, but fans everywhere are clamoring for more of them. We don't expect every single mission to be some extravagant and well thought out masterpiece, but we would like just to see some diversity, as a lot of the playing time in GTA is spent driving to and from missions. Every original city from the GTA franchise will be explorable. Wouldn't it be cool to be able to explore places such as Liberty City, Vice City, Los Santos, San Fierro, and Las Venturas all in one game? Fans might get to. One of the biggest rumors regarding GTA 6 is that instead of just one city to explore, players will get to traverse the entirety of the world that Rockstar has created over the years. Whether or not this will be explorable by just one main character or if there would be multiple characters set in each city is still unclear. The idea that players could revisit some of GTA's classic locations is a concept that appeals to fans who have played the franchise since the beginning. The return of older GTA cast members. In GTA 5, players would sometimes receive random phone calls and texts from a wide range of NPCs that would have missions and small tasks for the player to start. But if you were to look at the caller ID on the player's phone and read names such as Salvatore Leone, Sonny Forelli, and out there characters such as The Truth offering up missions, it would be a great sense of nostalgia to the game that longtime fans would definitely get a kick out of. That's going to do it for our video today, guys. Thanks for watching and tuning in as always. If you think there are any more controversies that may happen, comment them down below. Leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it, and I'll catch you next time. So long.